Well, afternoon to eat. Thursday, well, it's Cornishman Day and West Britain Day, really. I ought to say that because we don't have West Britain, but we do have the Cornishman down here. And I had a bit of good news yesterday. Got my injection over the weekend, so that's good. I shall be bouncing around then for a few weeks, I suppose. So I'm looking forward to it. And I must just say, well done. I haven't been there yet, but I heard lots of good reports. So well done to all those people that are volunteering and, sorting out the cars and sorting out who goes where and all the paperwork and all them doctors and nurses and everywhere else. Well done, well done. So, but this message is still the same. If you can, stay in, best you can, and stay safe. Of course, weather in bad day is warming up a bit now, and it's just getting brighter every day. That's all we got to be thinking about. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Now, I'm going to do one here today by Babs Owen. This is called Willie Tiddles. Hello, that you, Teresa? Yes, 'tis like spring day, yo. I got all my washing out on the back line and some on the line next door. No, she's gone to stay with her married daughter up Newquay for a week. Yes, and I got her cat feed. So I reckon I can borrow her washing line for a day or two, don't you? Mine, I don't know whose cat that Willie Tiddles is. Hers or ourn. Willie Tiddles, did he ever hear tell of such a name? Yes, and then there's old cat I've got some passion for my old man. He's in our place as much as he's in next door. And a right old varmint he is too. He'd worship my old man, set for hours on his shoulder and fall on every place he'd go. There was some old storm up the other day. Missus couldn't find him. Some old state she was, I can tell 'ee. She'd have reckoned he'd been stole away. Though who'd want to steal that mangy old black tomcat, I can't think. Had I seen him? She come asking. No, not since supper time, I said, when he comed in for a share of my old man's stew and went off again. You'd have laughed, for come finish up, she had me at 8 and in the lane and both of us calling Willie Tiddles, Willie Tiddles. Last I'd come in. He'd be back when he's hungry, I told her. Don't he get all stirred up about an old cat? I was let go in bed, for I was finishing off the back of our jersey I was knitting. And all evening I could hear she calling, Willie Tiddles, come on, home to your mammy, Willie Tiddles. Last I went bed. The old man was sleeping like a babby. But I couldn't drop off, no how. That blame woman was out calling till gone midnight. I sat up in bed and I said I wish she'd go where that dang cat is and go me some peace. What's that? My old man said. That cat is in here with me. He put the light on and there was Willie Tiddles, smiling in his sleep on the crookie of my old man's arm. Out he goes, I said. No, Bessie, my old man said. Leave him be, leave him be. I can't get sleep, for she hollering out there. He don't answer to Willie Tiddles, my old man said, settling down once more, the old cat there still by his side. I'd have called Walter, after the old organist at chapel, when I was a boy, for neither one of them could make a sound that may make musical. And with that, he was fast asleep again. I'd a chuckle, yo, for I commend old Walter. He used to sing loud as we could, drown out of his playing. Yes, his playing on the organ was atrocious. Me car, 'tis damping. I best get out and get my washing in, and speak of the devil. Here's Willie Tiddles now. No, Walter. Come in for his lessons. See you again. I got another one here by David Proust today. Back in the Stone Age. It's hard to imagine, Jan, I observed. As a baby, those long years ago, such a foolish remark, it ignited a spark on which he was anxious to blow. We'd never had nothing, I started him off, and now he was up and away. I never had toys like the rest of the boys, nor even a game I could play. I had this old tin with a pebble inside, and he'd rattle away with a shake. I'd sit in me pram with his tin in my hand, and I'd see how much noise I could make. Isn't he handsome? Me mother would say, but father would turn up his nose. Stop your row, he would shout as I wriggled about. Not a lover of kids, I suppose. And when you're a baby, you don't understand. I thought he was playing a game. Soon as father come in, I would rattle my tin and hammer on down on the frame. He's some pleased to see you, poor mother would try to pass it all off for the best. In a way she was right. I rejoiced in the sight of the hair standing up on his chest. One day I recall I was gurgling, and I gurgled and shook and created one heck of a din. With one final bang and a crash of a clang, the lid came adrift from the tin. All that was left in the pram was the stone, so I throd him as hard as I could. He bounced off a plate and pitched down in the grate, behind all the ashes and wood. Mother come running and picked up the tin, then rummaged around the floor. She then checked in the pram, amidst the biscuits and jam, and galloped her way up the door. Next minute there's father arriving at speed, and unsympathetic in tone. What's the trouble? He growled. Oh, William, she howled, that boy been and swallowed the stone. Oh, there's nothing so daft as you, woman, he said. You're softer than yesterday's lard. What's the matter with you? Use your brains, woman, do. There's plenty more stones in the yard. Thanks very much. Take care.